Welcome to Saturday Night Hockey here in Havre, Montana, the Montana State Championship weekend for these Bantam players, Bantam A and a handful of Select B teams. 6 of them started out yesterday, and as is always the case, it became completely unpredictable. Helena came in yesterday and did what they needed to do. Not always easy. They came in, pool play against 2 teams, Missoula and Havre. They won their first game at noon against Havre 5-1, and then lit up Missoula 11-2 in the evening game yesterday. So it took 4 points, 2 for each win, carried themselves into this first seed in their blue pool for what is now the crossover game. So they play against the number 2 seed from the other pool, and in this case, in a surprise turn of events, it's Billings. Billings came into this tournament as the overall number 1 seed. Team Helena has struggled with this season. They're, I believe, 2 wins, 3 losses, or something close to that. This was not where they expected to be. Billings tied Great Falls and must have been in a point deficit, goals against Bozeman. So both Billings, Havre, and Billings, Great Falls, and Bozeman in the other bracket. Bozeman, B team that plays like a B team, they struggle in this league, but somehow they must have put up more goals against Billings than they did for Great Falls. And so Billings is number 2 here, and they will now, Great Falls was number 1, but they just played Missoula in the first crossover game. Missoula second to Helena. And Missoula, who lost last night 11-2 to Helena, shocked Great Falls and won, and will go to the championship game tomorrow. So that's where we stand. The winner of this game, Helena versus Billings, will go to the championship tomorrow, and they will play Missoula, who Helena lit up last night 11-2. So crazy turn of events, unpredictable state hockey so far, not so much for Helena, with the one exception of losing their captain, Warren Reeser. Went down yesterday in the Havre game with the broken wrist. A huge loss for this Helena team. The big defenseman carried them both defensively and an offensive threat for the Helena team, and unfortunately won't be playing the rest of this tournament. So big loss there for the Helena team as they finish their warm-ups. And we get ready to go against this Billings team. And this might be it. This could be the decider. Huge night here. We'll see if Billings, certainly not feeling great, it can go one of 2 ways. They could put it together and have the game of their states, their game of their year right here, having come out of what must have been disappointing finishes in their pool play, or they could be decimated by what's been a rough weekend so far for them, and Helena may very well come in now and put the screws to them, and as they did now with Havre and Missoula in yesterday's play, and make their way to the championships. It's anyone's guess as we get ready for the tip-off. We'll see if Coach Reeser has anything different to add. He so far was pretty consistent with the lineups yesterday, playing a top 2 of moved around to Carroll and Rygard in one line, and then Lillivette, Bushnell, and Libbert in the other. So 2 lines, he'd call them 1 and 2, but he'd call them A and B or X and Y or blue and yellow. 2 really strong offensive lines used interchangeably. No real difference there other than just the players. So 2 very strong front lines. And 3 consistent D here with the loss of Warren. You'll see Pancoast Peterson, who's moved back from forward, but had a goal in his first game. As 2 consistent D players back there along with Walking Child, and they'll rotate in that 4th position depending on what they see and what they want to do with Stevens Baumgart. And so we'll see what they got. They're going to start with the line of Carroll Rygard, William Carroll, number 4, the second year at center, Andrew Carroll, the first year, right wing, Corbin Rygard, and left wing, Walking Child Peterson on the ice, and here goes Carroll. Carroll moves it into Billings' zone. It gets taken away for him at the line, and here comes Billings. Billings with the shot goes wide left down into the corner. Now Billings putting pressure on quickly. Andrew Carroll passes to William Carroll. He's got 2 in front of him. He kind of goes back to the boards. Wasn't sure if that was a pass or not. He goes under the legs of Billings, shoots off the leg there and saved. There's a whistle. Can't tell if that's a stop play or not. Looked like the puck was still sitting there, so they call off the players as Helena heard the whistle, saw the puck, and keep pushing there as the Carroll brothers put some pressure back on Billings there. A little bit of back and forth, nothing too fancy, and now William Carroll will take the face-off from the Billings end. He goes right, goes deep in, so Billings has got possession, looking back around. Rygaard chasing, gets by him, now all the way back to Walking-Child, who had to set up with some room. He goes to Peterson. Peterson now looking, now deep in the Helena end, goes to Andrew Carroll to clear it. Andrew Carroll to William Carroll, nice pass there. William Carroll tries the stick move, gets tripped over the blue line, somehow missed by the refs. Back to Walking-Child. Walking-Child across to Andrew Carroll, but it's behind him. Andrew Carroll now to William Carroll as he takes it into the zone, but it's taken off his stick as he goes, and now here goes Billings on the charge. Off their stick, Walking-Child goes across to Libbert, who's now on the ice. Libbert chips it over into the zone, but Billings has got possession as Lillivette will come in to chase. That one's going to come back out. Bushnell now on the ice, goes to Stevens, gets under his stick. Stevens against the boards, trying to find Libbert, but it ends up in the middle, and there's offsides on Billings. They'll take it out of the Helena zone, and they'll go back to work here. Looking at the second line, Lillivette and Bushnell and Libbert and Pankos, and it looks like Stevens is going to be the fourth D, at least for the moment here, for Helena. Goes down, Lillivette goes out to Pankos. Pankos ships forward to looking for Libbert, but there are a number of white jerseys in front of them. Bushnell now back. It comes over, Stevens has got it. He goes, tries to clear it. Looks like it came out. It did, so they'll call them out, linesmen. All made it out. They're looking to try to get it clear. Pankos can't get it out of there, but battles along the boards, gives some room to Lillivette. Lillivette will skate it almost out of the zone. Now he's got it out of the zone. He's looking to try to get something going. He saves pretty hard there before he does. Bushnell tries to hold it in, can't. It's back to Stevens. Stevens looking for Libbert, but it gets underneath Libbert's stick. And now Bushnell comes across looking for it. Lillivette comes in as well. Stevens skating to try to move it up. He takes a hit to the head against the boards at ice, and that's going to be it for Billings, and it's going to go on to the first one as Bushnell not happy with what happened there. He's moved away by the referees. Stevens takes the hit to the head, contact. That's 10 minutes for the Billings skater, 68. Gets sent to the box right out of the gate. 2 minutes, power play for Helena. And that's not going to be the way Billings wants to start. You do not want to come out here that early in the game and take a 10 and a 2. That does not play to their game. Maybe not. Nope, we're going to wait and see. It's head contact, but they may not call it a 10 and 2. I don't quite understand that. They're going to take one to the box for Helena 2, though. So I don't know what that's for. Should be offsetting if there was some roughing afterwards, but quickly, not agreeing here with the refereeing. That was a pretty nasty hit there. And while there might have been some hard feelings afterwards, Helena should go up here, at least on one-man advantage for 2 minutes, but it doesn't look like they're going to get it at the moment. It looks like they're going to go even. So we'll see. That was not good. It was not one of the players who was on the ice who they put in the box for Helena, and I did not see any of the coaches yelling. They're taking it easy. They're on the phone with Bushnell now, probably a call from the stands, someone who saw that pretty clearly right in front of them. So they send another to the box for Billings, as I would expect. I still don't know what the player in the box for Helena is in there for. They're going to take 77. It looks like Ranger Shake, who was on the bench, and put him in. I guess that'll offset, and they'll go 4-on-4, but I imagine that still means number 68 for Billings is going to sit for 10. 14 minutes to go in the first period. And wish we had audio on what they were doing here. Referee taking his time to explain the call to all the players and the coaches, who all, at the moment, remaining calm, and appreciate that from the ref staff to hear it all out. Here we go. So here comes Carroll, is back on the ice. He tries to push it over, gets by Rygaard quickly, though. Here comes Billings. They're taking a move in front. They're going to get a shot off. It goes into Sublet's glove. He stops the puck. Billings taking the opportunity to get some pressure going quickly here out of the gate on this 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. They take the two off the boards here at the other end because they'll go for 2 minutes, then come out offsetting penalties. William Carroll down on the faceoff in his own end, goes wide to Carroll. Carroll back to Carroll. Rygaard looking to try to get it out. Peterson's going to have to step in there and knock it out. He goes backhand, trying to get it by. It gets by now. William Carroll's got it, but he's along the boards. He's got one in front of him. He's trying to find some room. He goes Rygaard. Rygaard goes back. Carroll sprays the goalie, but not gets the puck off. Now Andrew Carroll goes. He goes, but no one was there. Where was the right wing? Andrew Carroll goes. The rebound comes clear. Now Billings on the charge. It bounces off Sublett. Nice clear by Walkenchild. All the way back out of the Billings zone. Billings now looking to set up. They got to go offsides. That one tips off stick of Billings, and so that's going to give Peterson a moment to come around the backside. That was wide open. That goes Carroll to Lillivette. Lillivette now on the move in. He's going to wind up and shoot, and that one is covered up and stopped by Billings, and they'll take a face-off on the other end with a change of skaters. Next four, we're going to see our Bushnell, Lillivette, Baumgart, and Pancoast on the ice for 4-on-4 hockey here with 13:06 to go in the first period. Lillivette down. A couple shots here by Helena. Bushnell goes back to Baumgart. Baumgart's got it. Librick across, but it trickles past the net and before Lillivette could get there. And now Billings is on the charge again. Stopped at center ice by Baumgart. Now Bushnell trying to get a move. Baumgart follows up. Bushnell chips across, looking for some open space. Doesn't have it. That's going to send them into the corner. And Billings is going to ice the puck, and they'll take it back down to their end. Interesting play so far in this game. You see Billings making some quick charges. You'd hate to see one of those get through. Helena putting a little more even pressure on the goal. I'd like to see the shot count. I think it's definitely higher on Helena. With a little bit of room, not getting some shots off there. Here we go. Lillivette's fighting on the boards, but he goes back the other way. Everyone was stacked up on that side, so Libert's chasing. And Billings is picking up a head of steam as they come in. Lillivette gets back in time to break it up, and Walkenchild's there too to create some confusion, cause some delay. Walkenchild whips it around to the other side looking for Lillivette. Libert comes in. There are two there, though, for Billings. Walkenchild up on skates, knocks it forward. That one's not going too fast. That's going to give Helena an opportunity. Libert's going to come all the way down against the boards, and that's going to send Libert to the box. As soon as this is touched by Helena, that's going to go down as a trip as Libert going for the puck. Got the skates of the Billings player, and Helena going to go shorthanded and give Billings an opportunity here for a power play. Unfortunate. Very rare. It had been a long time since we'd seen Libert in the sin bin, but he picked one up yesterday. Interference. Whipped the stick out of somebody he was on a face-off with, and now he's back at it, and unfortunate there. So Helena still 4-on-4, uncertain of this, I guess because the other two, no idea. I can't offer you anything. So Libert's in for 2 minutes, but it's 4-on-4. Oh no, Billings at full strength now, 5. They've just got one player on the ice for 10 minutes. That 2 minutes is expired, so the offsetting on Helena comes out, and so with that whistle, we stayed 4-on-4 traditional power play here by Billings. William Carroll out, pushes over towards Pancoast. Billings has got it. They set up. It goes wide left to the net. Now Peterson comes across chasing. They dump it back in deep. Peterson back along the boards. Peterson now coming up, looking to get it clear. Gets under Rygaard's stick, but the rebound comes to Peterson. He skates it out of the Billings zone. Goes to dump it in. He falls as he does, but he does the job as it comes back, and Billings has got to retreat to their own end. Minute 16 left in this power play. Now back on the charge, William Carroll comes in, knocks number 52 a bit. He comes backhands across. Rygaard's got some room, though. He's going to skate. He goes for off that. Now William Carroll tries to make the move. He gets knocked down by the Billings player there, knocked away. Walkenchild comes across Pancoast as the player dives. Weak shot there. Sublett covers up. Things started to collapse down there in the center. Fortunately, a slow move, and Sublet's on it. 1 minute of this power play killed. 56 seconds left here on the tripping by Libert. 11 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the first period. Lillivette and Peterson, Bushnell, and Walkenchild out on the ice. Lillivette comes up. Walkenchild's got it. He chips it forward, but shot by Billings. Knocked off the hand by Lillivette. That had a sting. Lillivette skates into the corner, knocks that one over. Peterson fighting along the boards, now battles. Someone's lost a stick. It looks like the Billings player. Peterson knocks it out. Now Bushnell's got a little bit of room. He's going to at least clear it out of the zone. He goes, he dumps it in as he steps over center ice. He chases his own rebound. Can't quite get there before the Billings player does. Walking Child's going to try to hold it in. He can't. That comes off. Now they try to slow down and he kind of rush, and they do at center ice. Bushnell pushing hard, pushes it to the net. He's going to be the first one to the puck back there. No one can join him on the power play, so he's killing off time. 15 seconds left. Walking Child will hold this in. Does a good job of that, but then Billings gets a stick on it. That will slide by as icing with 8 seconds left. Brings it all the way back to the Billings end. We're getting closer here to killing off this power play. Lillivette out for Helena now. Bushnell to his left. Pankos back in behind. Battle hard on the good fight there on the power. That brings it back out to full strength. So Libbert regains the ice, and that's icing on Billings just in time for Helena to get their skaters back, reorganized coming off that. Successfully kills off the power play. 10:04 in the first period to go. The score still 0-0. Carroll out for Helena. Carroll to his left. He comes, takes it back. Shot, Pancoast high, goes wide right. High shot, knocked away by the goalie. Carroll battling along the boards. Rygaard's come all the way around to help him, but now it's come back the other way, so leaving Pancoast alone on the point. Carroll gets over there. Pancoast dumps it back in. That sends Rygaard chasing. Tough skater. He just puts his head down and gets back there. Nice job by Corbin. Andrew Carroll along the boards, takes the hit, protects the puck, sends it the other way. Now William Carroll chasing. That one's going to have to come all the way out as Pancoast has to leave some room. As Billings trying to get something to move. Rygaard and Pancoast enough to knock that off and slow it down. William Carroll on the chase as it goes deep into the Billings zone. They clear it out to the other side. Andrew Carroll there. Now William Carroll with the puck at his feet. He's lost control of it. He finally sees it, but now Lillivette comes in, takes the hit. Helena can't quite get possession, and now Billings knocks it up. It's too late for Pancoast. They've all got to come off. Billings has got possession. Andrew Carroll knocks it off his stick. Puck handles, drops it back into the Billings zone. William goes to chase. Billings has got it. He gets a stick on it, but it gets by him. Andrew Carroll comes across and breaks it up one more time. Shift change just as they're doing that. Sublet now back to Peterson. Peterson goes the other way. He's looking for some room. He decides to come back. He tips to Libbert. Libbert looking for William Carroll. Can't get it. Picked off there by Billings as we try to go Libbert, William Carroll. Trying to get something happening. Now Lillivette's got it off the stick of the Billings player. He can't quite get it to clear. William Carroll's got it. He's on the move. He goes right. He's got some space. He winds up. He shoots, and it flutters in as he gets knocked down. Comes up close to the boards there. He looks like he's okay. He'll skate away. Saved by Billings goalie. Didn't get a full stick on it. William Carroll came in. Nice breakaway, but at shooting time, wasn't able to get a full stick on it. Got a flutter pass up there, and that was saved by Billings. So now Lillivette out for the face-off. It drops back. It gets by Baumgart. Now Walking Child retreating at the much faster Billings player. Billings is going to get a shot. Nice save by Sublet. As Billings came in, made a couple moves. Backhand shot. Sublet gets up, knocks that one down. No rebound there. They'll take the face-off now in the Helena zone. Lillivette. 8:22 to go. He goes left. Libbert looks to try to get something moving. Oh, almost picked it off at the blue line. Not before it comes across. Kick save there by Sublet. Walking Child bounces off the Billings player. Now he comes back the other way. He's got a lot of company. He goes to Libbert, who's still got some as he gets out of the way there. Sends Bushnell chasing. Puck is free. Bushnell's able to dump it into the Billings end. Lillivette will have to come around deep into the corner to get it. Clearing pass into the center, but Libbert was going the other way, and then Bushnell was going the other way. Now Billings on the move. Libbert comes in, knocks it off the stick as he comes across. And Billings, that was offside, so they bring the hand down there, and Baumgart's back, looking around. Ooh, almost too late. Baumgart now looks the other way, goes Libbert. Libbert looks for a pass across, goes Lillivette, but it was out in front of him. Still in the zone, now comes back out. Bushnell clears back in. Knocks it in back into Billings' possession as it comes across. Libbert knocks it over. Walking Child and Carroll. Carroll comes in to deliver the hit. Now it's at his feet. He's looking for some room. He can't quite get it. He takes one hit, two hits, couple hands on his stick, and he finally whips it back around behind the net as he's trying to move through a ton of traffic there on his own. Rygaard along the side, not able to do it, goes deep. Stevens now will have to go for it here along the boards. He tries to stick handle, and that one ends up shot. Should have stopped there. Referees come in to separate a couple of the players as they get close to the goalie, and they'll take a face-off now on the Helena end after that. Goes to Carroll. Carroll launches it up over the blue line, trickling back, calls off icing. William Carroll on the charge. He comes in. He's going to deliver the hit on the boards as Rygaard comes in to try to get the puck. The big Missoula player is able to slide it by to the next one. William Carroll comes in, knocks him into the boards. No call there. Andrew Carroll knocks it back out of the zone. Billings down and deep. Peterson looks up. Pankos looks up. He's trying to find someone, somewhere. He looks for Carroll. It's a stretch pass. It's going to be icing on Pankos. Couldn't quite get the stick. They were looking for a bit of a shift change there. That'll bring the faceoff back down into the Helena end. .6:24 to go in the first period. Still 0-0 here. Zlilovit takes the face off. He knocks it back out to the D, and Libert's got it. He's got one in front of him. He goes wide right. He's got some room to shoot. Goal! Pacer Libert opens it up, strikes blood first, goes bar down on Billings. Pacer Libert unassisted, end to end. Went wide on two defenders. Thought they had him wide enough, but they did not. Goal, Helena, 88. Pacer Libert unassisted. Bar down, and it's 1-0 here. It's 6:16 to go in the first period. And the fans are going crazy. The most noise I've heard this so far during the state championship from the crowd. Lillivette out. Libert still on the ice. Lillivette coming back, looking for somewhere to clear. It goes to Peterson. Peterson's going to skate it up. He's looking for some room. Now he skates. He's got a little bit. He finally dumps it down along the back. That's going to send Libert back to do battle here with a couple players as Lillivette comes to deliver the hit. Baumgart tries to hold it. Can't quite get it now. Here comes Billings. Peterson works the player outside, back behind the net. They're going to try to come back around. There's Bushnell and Lillivette to try to stop it as they try to get set up. They go across. Libert had it. Bushnell now in the middle. Lillivette to Libert. Libert from behind. He is knocked down. Lillivette knocks it again forward. Bushnell's got a shot. Score! Shot scored by Carson Bushnell. His first goal of this series. Number 2 at 5:36 for Helena. Bushnell finally cracks through. Quiet yesterday, not today. That one reverberating around the back of the goal. Carson Bushnell delivering as he charged up. Great job there by Helena to keep the pressure up after one goal on Billings. Same shift, double goals by the same shift of offense. Fantastic start. It's not enough, I'll tell you that right now, as Billings calls timeout. And that's what we need to see. Now, this is nowhere near enough goals to even call this game opening up. 2 goals against Billings is nothing. We've seen that evaporate so fast here this season already. Last loss was 3-2 to Billings in a situation like this. But what you like to see here is that Helena's big shooters are finding the net. We've had a problem sometimes with that, where these shots are going wide, they're getting these opportunities. Not tonight. Both of those big, high, fast shots by Bushnell and Libert inside the red and finding their way into the back, and that's just critical. Now, key will be for them to continue to be able to suck back, make sure they're not letting Billings get a step on them. Billings has still got one of their stronger players in the box, playing 10 minutes for that hit on Libert earlier. He'll get released probably, I think, at about 4-minute mark, somewhere in the 4th, so about another minute. But they're going to take a moment here to regroup on the Billings side as they find themselves now down 2-0 at 5:36 to go in the first period. But we'll see what Helena can do. It's still early. A lot can happen. Key here is to start spreading it around. You want to see a number of these big scoring offensemen put some in. William Carroll's been quiet this game so far. You'd like to see him get something going. Walkenchild out, looking for Andrew Carroll, who checks it up over the boards there. Now Reiger comes in to do the dirty work on the boards. He goes back out to Andrew Carroll. He goes across, looking for William Carroll, isn't able to get a stick on it. William Carroll backhands back. Corbin Reiger will go back to work doing the the grind behind the net here with 2. Now it's off the skates of Andrew Carroll. No goal. Nice save by Billings. Andrew Carroll got a stick on it coming off Rygaard in the back. Andrew Carroll's making some noise there with the referees. I think maybe because they think the goal came off the net. I think that looked like a save. That's a distance from here. I don't think the assistant captain William Carroll on the ice is happy that maybe the Billings goalie knocked that off. Now, I think the kids kind of overplay that. There was a strange controversy years ago, and it wasn't even Bantam level. So here we go. Walking Child goes forward, but strange controversy years ago that a team from Whitefish, not even playing in Montana State this year at the Bantam level, Carroll holds it along the boards, was being instructed by their coach that when it looked like the other team would score to knock the goal off the... Oh, Carroll stretches out all the way down to the ground. Could not find a way to get a stick on it. It was behind him. It was sitting there, and the only way for him to reach back, he twisted, turned, ended up on the ground and not able to get a stick on it to try to get that home. Billings goalie was safely down and perched in front of it. It would have taken something special to lift that up, but good attempt there by Andrew Carroll in front of the net. So anyhow, the kids heard the story of a Whitefish coach and a lot of people who weren't happy with that. Billings on the charge. They're making some noise. Number 10 all the way back down. Pankos delivering the hit, though, against a much bigger player. Now he takes one, and William Carroll goes. He gets it by 1. He takes one to the back. Andrew Carroll's got it. He's got one in front of him. He's going to shoot from wide right. Andrew Carroll on the breakaway, going for it. Now William Carroll back to try to get something to happen. Andrew Carroll's got it. He's going to look for something. He tries to get it across the front. He can't. He's going to do it again. He's going to, dangerous. He goes to Cooper Stevens at the blue line, but that got closed up too fast. Peterson now on the charge, moving fast. He comes across. He gets picked off there along the lines. He's got to retreat as Helena changed lines on him at the same time. Bushnell comes, tries to make a move. Now it's going to get Stevens-Libert, and a shot up that goes into the glove of Sublett. Nice save by Sublett. Bit of a collapse there on Helena following a shift change and a drive by Peterson looking to get some offense going, but it got turned over and driven hard back by Billings. So now they've got their skaters on the line. Peterson, Baumgart out on D. Lillivette, it's back to Baumgart. Baumgart looks back, takes her time. Ooh, she goes back in front of the net. Not quite sure what she was doing there. So Libert now. That one off of Baumgart and caught in the air. A high fly ball that might have curved in. Sublet's got it in his hand. And they're going to come back and do this again. Let's see if they can get this puck cleared out. 3:44 to go in the first period. Lillivette goes wide to Libert. Libert, backhand off. Hit is delivered. Arm is up for icing, but they got it, so call that off. Bushnell chasing, putting good pressure on there. Lillivette now along the boards. Peterson's going to have to retreat as Billings had a move on him, but in comes Bushnell to help alleviate the pressure back along the boards. We have a whistle. And they're going to take that back out. Awesome. 3:24 to go in this period. We get Carroll and Rygaard back out on the ice. Steven Pankos down on D. William gets past Rygaard. Now Pankos goes the other way. Stevens will chase, try to get it forward to Andrew Carroll. Andrew Carroll's got it. He's got a battle against the boards against Billings. They turn. They're coming across the middle. Lots of company there. Pankos clearing outside. That's going to bring everyone back off. That gives Pankos some time. They go Andrew Carroll. Andrew Carroll goes one time, but it comes across the milling. Rygaard. The hit from behind. Unnecessary. Probably just got caught up there. Didn't need that. 2:56 to go in the first period. It's going to send Billings onto the power play. Unfortunate there. I think Rygaard just got turned around and came in and hit the player from behind. So 2 minutes for Rygaard, and Carroll, Pankos and Walkinshaw will start out here, and he's going to get a 10 and 2. So that's all we're going to see for Rygaard for a while, into the deep into the second period. And unfortunate move there, not intentional, it didn't look like, but certainly undisciplined play, unfortunately. So here we go. You got to kill this power play with 2:56 to go. Carroll knocks it back and forward. Andrew Carroll there takes it off. It looks like his leg. He's still on the ground. He's getting up a little slowly now. He passes it forward to William Carroll. William Carroll trying to battle to get back. Andrew Carroll hazing him off, and that's Pancoast. Now William Carroll comes in, works number 10 against the boards, trying to get something going. They left someone open, and they score. Billings gets it back on the power play. Someone left someone wide open walking across the front. Not quite sure how that cranked down, and they went 5-hole on sublet to cut the lead in half to 2-1 on a power play goal by Billings. Like I said, 2 goals meaningless here against this team. Helena had some momentum for a second, but giving up that power play there was not in the playbook tonight. They cannot do more of that. They got to be disciplined. They need all 5 skaters on the ice if they're going to beat this Billings team. Livet now out for the drop. Libert taps forward, back behind him. Now Walkenchild is skating back, and that's going to be offsides or icing. It's icing, and that'll bring it all the way back down to the Billings end with 2:29 to go. And we'll get a face-off deep there. But they'll be out without Rygaard, the workhorse there, for 10 minutes. So that'll go deep into the second period. Rygaard goes out to Bushnell. Bushnell goes back to Pancoast. Pancoast chips it back in along the boards to Libert. Libert with some company from Billings there, battling along the boards. They get a stick on it now. Walkenchild decides to go deep. Billings knocks it back in. Peterson with the back end. Walkenchild comes, knocks him off the puck. Livet goes Libert. Libert tries to get by one. He does, but it slides all the way deep into Billings' possession. Bushnell comes in to break that up. He does, but it comes up to the next Billings skater. Gets by Bushnell. Billings deep in their own zone, looking for an outlet. Peterson stops it at the line, but takes the hit. Livet comes in to help him. Now Bushnell to try to hold it in the zone. 1:47 to go. It comes free, but Billings has it. Now Libert, it's off his body. He's not able to get the rebound off his body. He's got a stick on it. It comes across. No one. Bushnell had to put a kick up on it. No one there to get it. Livet comes in, knocks it off the player. It's back behind him. Pass back. No one there either, as Helena trying to stay spread out. Now Libert's got it. Now Bushnell looking, stick handling. It's his backside. Peterson goes. He doesn't have anywhere to go, so he chops it in hard and deep in the middle. Billings has got it. Walkenchild's got to retreat. Here comes Livet to help, and they shoot into the Helena bench and out of play. So we'll take a face-off there. 1:11 to go in the first period. Bighorns 2, Billings 1. We need a goal here, folks. Carroll out with Ryan Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi looking good yesterday. Tough player, quick. Andrew Carroll's got it. He sends it across center ice, but now Billings has got it, and they get it, and they're going to go all the way back around. We got Stevens and Pancoast. They go back around to Carroll's side. Carroll is a little late on it. Oh, that one is in, and it's quickly back to 2 as they have that in front of the net flopping around, and they let someone in to get that rebound, unable to stop Billings. And here with 58 seconds, the lead is erased, and we are back to a 2-2 game as Billings celebrating hard. Helena's going to have to play much stronger on defense if they want any chance at this. That's just not going to cut it. They got to get some of their D down deep, moving these skaters out of the way. That is 2 who just walked right in front of the net untouched. Carroll now out for the face-off. Carroll pushes forward, but Billings has got it. Pancoast comes across, and that's going to be another penalty. It's an elbow, and that's going to send Pancoast to the net, to the box. No good. No good for Helena. This is not how they're going to win this game. 55 seconds to go, and now they're back down a skater again. Lost their 2-0 lead on the last power play with 1. Gave up a weak shot there on letting a D, just letting Billings sit right in front of their goalie for the second goal, and now on the face-off, going in and getting too aggressive, taking a penalty and going back shorthanded. So they're going to have to turn it around here pretty damn quick if they want a chance to make it to the championship game tomorrow. Livet goes over to Walkenchild. Walkenchild to Libert. Libert looking now. Livet back behind him. It's going to come across. Peterson's got it, but he loses control. Now he regains it. He skates up the ice and loses control again. That gives room for a wide, high left shot off of Billings. Walking Child comes in. He makes a move. Now they're coming across, looking for an opening. They're going to go out to their D. They move it D to D. Out in front. Nice save by Sublet. 28 seconds left here in the period. 1:33 left in the power play. Lillivette down at center. Pushes the puck back and up. They take a shot. Tipped. Goes wide left. Billings still in possession of the puck. Coming around the other way. Now back out to the D. Goes D to D. Nope, D to the forward. Lillivette chases. Leaves him wide open. Nice glove save there by Sublet as Walking Child holds the corner. They've still got possession. 10 seconds to go. Billings moving the puck well. Shot wide left. Now Walking Child backhand. 3 seconds to go. Peterson's got it. That'll kill off the period. Not the power play. They'll come back with 1:05 to go. Short-handed in the second period. All tied up here. 2-2. Great goaltending by Sublet. They can't keep giving up these power plays. They are not going to beat Billings with 4 skaters. That's for sure. And a little bit more pressure down on D. They got to be tough down in there, moving those skaters out of the way. They're going to those tips all day long. So they're getting readjusted here. We get shots on goal here. 12 for the Bulls, 10 for Helena Bighorns. So the Bulls out shooting Helena so far. Helena with a couple early opportunities and got up 2-0, but quickly saw that lead evaporate. Key here into the second period is going to be to kill off this power play, find their offensive skates again. Have not put any significant pressure up on Billings here in a little bit. Hard to do when you're down a skater though. So we're going to turn around. They're going to come back the other way. We're going to get a better look at Helena's offense here with the camera position in the Havre Ice Dome. And they're going to send out Pacer Libert and Jaden Lillivette to get this going. Walking Child back. They go to Walking Child. Walking Child clears it forward to Libert. That gets by him at center ice, and Billings has got it. And now they're on the move. They cross center ice, and they'll look to get set up for the remainder of this 54-second power play. They're back behind the net. Lillivette working hard, but Billings has got it. They're coming back along. Stopped. Cleared by Walking Child. Good job there, down low by Walking Child. This one, Walking Child's feet. Now Libert. Libert's got one in front of him. He's going to come. He goes right. He goes left. It's knocked off his stick by Billings. He's got to be careful. He's still got possession. He is seriously hooked there. No call. Oh, almost. Libert came close as he came in. That just bounced around underneath the skate of that Billings player. Does not go in. Pretty close. Inches there as he trying to force in the shorthanded goal. 25 seconds to go here on the power play for Billings. Face off the Billings end, 25 seconds, it gets back. Now it's back behind Peterson. Walking Child chasing into the corner, backhand, but it's collected back up by Billings. They get a shot off into the glove with Sublet. Nice save by Sublet to stop it with 17 seconds left, and they'll take a face-off now in the Helena end. We'll switch up some skaters. Carroll and Bushnell going out. Different look there. They got to go to work. 17 seconds. They got to win this face off and get this out, skate it out, kill it. They can get it into the zone. That goes wide right. That's the Billings end on this shorthanded as they move it at the blue line. Carroll chases for a second. It comes back around to the weak side for Billings. And Walking Child's able to knock it up and out over the line. Bushnell is, not Walking Child. Stick handling here by Helena, up the middle by Peterson, but Billings has got it and skates over center ice back to full strength as Andrew Carroll comes out on the ice. Now Bushnell looks up, he whips it around, but back to Billings' possession. Andrew Carroll's there. If someone's in front of the net, they get held up. Now William Carroll stick handling across, can't get out of the zone. Andrew Carroll stick check, gets it back to the D. They chuck it back in. Now William Carroll to Andrew Carroll, he goes, it gets out of the zone. That's offsides by Billings if they don't come in. William Carroll stick handles across, gets knocked off his stick as he comes across. Bushnell now trying to come across. He gets by one hit, then another. Andrew Carroll, William Carroll at the line, trying to get it into the zone. They do. It's in, but they're changing skaters. Walking Child and Carroll chasing. Walking Child putting deep pressure on as Sakaguchi comes out. Walking Child with the hit. A ton of Billings skaters, not a lot of Helena. Sakaguchi is down on the end. William Carroll puts some pressure. Is able to hit that. Walkinshaw back up, but into Billings' possession. It comes across Andrew Carroll with two in front of him. He's looking, he's going wide. He gets by one, he's swallowed up by another, but just as William Carroll was coming in for it, it gets knocked away by number 70 there. And then Billings ices the puck, and they'll bring it back down. Nope, that's called off. Nope, it's not. Yeah, that should have been icing all the way, and it was. It was just a late call there by the refs as they come back down to Helena's zone. 2-2, 13:41 left in this period. And Billings is able to release the player who was in the penalty box for 10 minutes from the other earlier hit. Rygaard's still in for Helena. Lilevet with the face-off, not able to get pressure on. It's still bouncing around. Lilevet gets a shot that goes wide left. Rebound picked up by Libert. Libert fighting along the boards. In comes Bushnell to help him out, but the puck is on Bushnell's stick. Bushnell looking for something, stakes around, and he shoots, but it goes off the body of the defender. Now Billings is on the charge. Knocked away there by Pankos. Stevens gets a stick on it. It gets it deep. Good job there by Stevens. It comes across, and Sublett will cover up and take the face-off in their end. 13:13 to go, 2-2. Face-off goes back. Stevens knocks up, looking for Bushnell. Then he goes underneath Bushnell's legs, but it goes underneath the defender's legs for Billings. They're forced out. Helena goes to try to get it, can't intercept it. It goes back deep into the end. Pankos behind the net. He's looking. He tries to go Bushnell. Bushnell has some company. He knocks it away just as Lilevet comes to skate it across. Now Libert's got it. Libert's got one in front of him. He gets it taken off his stick as he tries to stick handle by one. Lilevet does a good job of holding it. Now Bushnell across. Shot. Libert totally interfered with in front of the net. Totally missed by the referees. Libert now battling on the boards. Bushnell comes in to help him out. He goes across. Can't find Lilevet. Now Peterson's going to shoot to keep it in. He does. It comes back behind Lilevet fighting on the boards. Gets by him. Now it gets by Peterson. Is going to shoot wide right. Rebound goes deep the other way. Libert backhand back underneath. Lilevet coming in to try to get possession. Can't. Finally does. Libert gets by him. Now Pankos with the shot. Bushnell almost trying to redirect it. Can't quite get it there. Now he comes along the boards. Peterson shot goes off of the body of the Billings defender and out of bounds. Or out of the rink. I guess there's no out of bounds. Goes up over the bench. So face off down in the Helena end. See if they take it actually outside the zone. They do. Yeah, he had sucked back out, man. So we'll take it outside the zone. William Carroll in with Sakaguchi and Carroll as they wait for Rygaard to finish 10. Carroll drops it back into the zone, but into the possession of Billings. Now Baumgart's got it. Goes off her stick. Billings has got it. Shot wide right. Along the boards, Andrew Carroll battles. It gets past him. Peterson delivers the hit to try to move the player off. He comes in for another one now. Billings making the move. Carroll backhands back out. It goes to the Billings player. It's coming the other way. No one there for Helena as they come in. Sakaguchi trying to get something to hold. Sakaguchi chasing back and forth as they work the puck by him. Now it's back behind the net with Baumgart, who goes the other way. William Carroll's got a little bit of room. He's going to try to skate it if he can get his skates about him. He can't quite get it there. Can't get it to Sakaguchi. It's intercepted there. Peterson knocking the Billings player off the puck as Baumgart collects back behind the net. Looking for something. Goes to Andrew Carroll. Andrew Carroll off the boards. No one there. Baumgart knocks it down with her hand. Comes back behind the net. Looking for something. Can't quite get it out of there. Now two from Billings. William Carroll has to come in to work on it. He's in working the puck. Now Billings comes out with it, chasing it. They pass it up. Andrew Carroll tries to knock it out. He is knocked down at the boards. And now back Peterson to Carroll. It gets under his stick. Sakaguchi stops it now. William Carroll goes. He goes wide right. He's got room. Low shot goes wide left. He comes back for his own rebound, though. He's got some space. He shoots, goes off the stick of the Billings defender up and away from the goal. Sakaguchi's got to get back to try to keep this in. Delivers the big hit. Carroll's got it at the line. He skates around looking for Lilevet, but intercepted there by Billings as Billings sends it back in and Bushnell chasing deep. Pass over the line. Can't quite get it. Bushnell comes in. Lilevet and there's Bushnell trying to tap it forward. It does. It gets right there, and it is picked up by Billings. It slides forward. Walkenchild holds the blue line, comes back the other way. Bushnell will come in, try to gain possession of it. He battles two Billings players, and he's taken to the ice. Libert's got it. He does a little backhand in front of the goal. And there is a trip on Billings. Number 10, Billings, is going to the box for 2 minutes, and Helena is going to get a power play here. They'll start off in their own end on the power play. They'll leave out Libert, Lillivette, and Bushnell. And Helena with the opportunity now that they've got to take advantage of. Lillivette down. He goes wide to Libert. Libert comes in behind the net, but Billings has got possession. Bushnell comes in to chase him on that side. Walkenchild's got to hold it. He does. Bushnell, though, takes the hit up against the boards. Walkenchild's there, knocks it forward again. No one behind the net. Whoop, Lillivette is now. He's trying to get something clear. He can't quite as he's knocked down. Now Libert comes in on the boards. Lillivette's going to try to stick handle the front of the net. He's got it. It's flopping around. Oh, nice save there by Billings as they try to leave it home. Wow, another one and another one. They cannot find the open spot. Billings defense doing a great job of creating a wall in front of that net, and they're not able to get these little ones to go. Libert in front, and there it is, Lillivette! 25, shorthanded goal, assist, Pacer Libert, and they just kept knocking at the door and finally found some space. They really were not able to. They had 3 or 4 shots in there, bouncing it around, trying to make something happen, and they finally get up and get it done as Lillivette with the power play goal, assist by Pacer Libert. At 9:12 to go in the second period, Helena goes back up now 3-2. They'll go back out even-handed. Wow. Great power play by Helena. Andrew, that one gets by Sakaguchi and Carroll. Now Billings has got possession, drops it in. That's going to send Peterson chasing. Peterson looking for something, goes the other way to Sakaguchi. Comes off Sakaguchi skates. Billings got it. Now Sakaguchi able to catch up with it. It comes back around the other way. Andrew Carroll's going to have it. He knocks it away. Now William Carroll is on the charge. Can he get there? It's knocked off away by Billings just before he does. Andrew Carroll at his feet. Now back to William Carroll. Comes around. He's got it into the zone, but he's got a lot of traffic, and Andrew Carroll, and now they clear it. Sakaguchi gets a stick on it, trying to keep it in. He does. He tips to William Carroll. He's got all of Billings in front of him. He can't get it into the zone. That one gets by. High stick by Billings, so that stops play, and they'll take a face-off in the Billings end. 8:31 to go. We are just about officially 30 seconds away from being halfway through this game on the Bighorns at this point, up 3-2. What an exciting game. Lillivette now down for the face-off, back deep in. Bushnell, this line responsible for all of the production so far today. That one gets away. Now they're on the charge. Stevens in front. Bushnell and Libert come in to help. Into the corner goes Peterson. Now Libert trying to get something clear. It's back out. He stick checks. It's bouncing around. Free. Lillivette's got a little bit of room. He'll come back out, skated across center ice. He's going to go wide right, so he dumps it in to the Billings zone. He's coming back around. Libert's now in behind the net. Lillivette comes in, takes a hit late. Stevens knocks the puck. It goes up and out of play. Interference call. .25, interference on Lillivette. This is what Helena cannot afford to do. They're going to go back shorthanded. Interference on Lillivette, who just scored the goal. As I mentioned yesterday in the commentary, I don't even really know what to look for on interference. I don't exactly know what that looks like or what that play is, but all I know is it's not good that Helena's now shorthanded again. Walkenchild knocks it deep into the Billings zone. 7:50 to go, 1:56 on the power play. Rygaard is back out. He's been released, so they put him to work. Fresh legs, that's the only benefit there. Pankos keeps it in. Carroll working along now. Rygaard, that one's up. It stopped at the line and knocked back in. They've got to retreat. Carroll at his feet. And that is whistled dead. Offsides. So they'll take a face-off, 1:41 to go. Helena putting some pressure on Billings here so far, shorthanded. William Carroll knocks it up over the line. Rygaard knocks it further, but Billings has got possession in front of the net. Carroll gets a stick on it, but Billings now on the move. Carroll comes on to deliver a hit off that, and then Pankos knocking the puck away. Walkinshaw backhand up out of the zone. This one bouncing around as Helena comes in. Rygaard along the boards trying to keep this slow. Rygaard again at his feet. This one, William Carroll will whip it up, and he'll ice it to get the change here by Helena, and just to get it out of there. But that's going to force them back into their end. They're going to have to win this face-off. He did not do any favors to his substituting center. At 1:13 to go in this power play for Billings, 7:07 left in the first period. Libbert will take on duties as the center here. He drops. He wins the draw, goes back to Walkinshaw. Walkinshaw with the shot along the boards isn't enough to get it up and out. Billings skating it along the boards. Walkinshaw comes back now, back to the D underneath the skates of both of them. They all retreat back. Shot across the middle. And saved by Sublett. Nice job by Sublett. Another clutch save by Pierce. They'll take another face-off, and they'll switch out Walkinshaw for Peterson. 1:01 to go in the power play. Libbert, this one's they got to get this out of here. This one goes back to the Billings defense. They move it D to D. Shot in, that bounces around. It's still down there. Helena gets a stick on it to keep Billings from doing it. Knocked way up. Wow! Sublett catches it up over his head. No idea if that could have just ducked right down and in. Sublett was not going to find out. Great glove save there by the goalie. 48 seconds left in the power play, 6:42 to go. Taps it forward. Billings has got it. Now back behind the net. Peterson gets a stick on it. They try to jam it in corner. Can't quite get it to stop, and they finally do that. Sublett now. Another save. Stops play. 40 seconds to go. Another face-off. Really like to see them knock this deep out of this zone, at least for a minute here. Knock off a few more seconds away from the goaltender. That one goes backhanded, but right on the stick. Geez, nice job there down low by, I think that was Pankos getting a stick on it. Back across, gets away from Billings there. Peterson comes in to deliver the hit and work the puck hard. Leading off some seconds, Libbert down in, across. Oh, Pankos got a stick on it as they shot, and it goes up and out of the rink here with 19 seconds to go in the power play. They'll change skaters again. Carroll, Rygaard back out. Rygaard with some fresh legs after a 10-minute sit. That went out off the stick of Billings, or off the shot by Billings, so they're going to bring it all the way back out of the zone. And they'll get a chance here to try to find a way to get 19 seconds off as it gets under the legs of William Carroll, but Walkinshaw's got it with some room, and a nice angle on that's going to drive it back into Billings territory. Rygaard with a stick on it to keep it down, and in there, Walkinshaw's got to retreat back now. He's got some room. He goes Peterson. Peterson's got some room. He goes Carroll. Carroll with an angle shot gets behind him. Now Billings has got something, but just as it goes back to full strength, and there's a shot there. Walkinshaw with the hand catch. He tries to go Carroll. Carroll was not looking up. Now back to Walkinshaw. Walkinshaw tries it again. That one goes off that stick. Walkinshaw's now going to try to stick handle it, but it's going to go back to his fellow teammate. He's going to skate it up over center ice into the zone. He's not quite going to get a shot off before he's tripped. Rygaard knocked off the puck afterward. He's missing a lot here tonight. Now Billings on the charge back in. Walkinshaw comes in, knocks him deep off the puck. Lillevet ices it, and that's going to be a penalty. Or icing. No. Icing or penalty? Icing, there it is. Okay, just icing, thankfully. But not pretty. Not pretty at all there. A little bit Libbert and Bushnell out on the ice. 5:18 to go, all the production. We'll see if they can keep that streak alive. This one goes back in as Stevens fighting along the boards along with Lillevet. Lillevet now stick handling to try to get it out. Bushnell tries to stretch to Libbert, but it gets by him and onto the D. Peterson back behind the net. He looks. He decides to go the other way. He's looking for somebody. He's not sure, so he's going to skate. If they're going to give him that room, he'll take it. Now into the zone. Bushnell's got to chip it in as he gets covered up quickly. And he's back behind the net. Lillevet comes in to help. He's got it. He goes back across, looking for Libbert. Libbert was all tangled up, not able to get a shot off. Now Stevens at the point, takes his time. He's going to shoot. high deflect and away. Lilevet's got to chase that down. That one is going to go. Now it's Stevens, one-on-one. He pushes the skater out. He's got some company. They go back in front and across there. Bushnell fires it up and out. Offsides if they touch the puck. And iced. And bring it all the way back down and change skaters with 4:11 to go in the second period. Helena 3, Bulls 2. William Carroll down, goes Rygaard. Rygaard taken up against the boards, loses the puck. Carroll comes in and get it. He's fighting, stick on the ice. Quickly picked up. Carroll's got it now. He's on the move. He's got two in front of him, one right behind him. He goes wide left. He comes back across. William Carroll moves through three Billings players, stick handles by them, and sends one into the back of the net. We needed one from him. We needed one from that first line. They all got to produce if they're going to beat the Bulls here tonight. And Carroll puts up goal number 4, his first of this game, 5th of the state championship tournament at 3:56 to go in the second period. William Carroll unassisted, end-to-end, all day long. We will take that. And here we go, Rygaard against the boards. Yesterday against Missoula, it was about this time in the game when Helena put up 3 unanswered and really opened that one up. That one gets by Walking Child. Peterson is back. He's pretty clear. He's got some room. He's going to go all the way. He's got Andrew Carroll to his side. He goes to Carroll. Billings comes in. William Carroll comes in to get this moving. This one is up. Hand pass. Hand pass. Not called. Referee's asleep. I guess they took the coffee break a little early. This one comes across. Rygaard to Walking Child to William Carroll again. He's got 2 in front of him. He goes row, and he is taken from behind. Andrew Carroll comes in to try to keep it alive. He's in front. He's sticking elbows by one, and he is knocked off, elbow to the face. I guess that's okay. Oh, he almost gets another shot. He can't quite. He comes back across. Andrew Carroll fighting hard to catch up to his brother with another one. Couldn't quite get one ascend. Throws a knuckleballer back at the goalie on his way off. Almost had a tip in. Took an elbow to the head, which apparently is now legal in this game. Goes to the ice with that, and now we're back out. So here comes Lilevet. Take it off. Bushnell's got it. He goes deep to Bushnell. Bushnell's going to come back around. Bushnell along the boards and trying to hold on. Can't. 2:50 to go. Bushnell now does. Baumgart was on the ice there for a second. Billings on the move. Chipped away. Libert along the boards, takes a hit. Lilevet moves it, but back to the D. Now off his skates, comes clear of the zone. He can't get to it in time to get it to move, but that creates some room for Helena as Baumgart comes back behind the net. Looks, decides what to do, takes a little too long, and now is covered up by a couple players. Goes Bushnell now with some room. At the end of his stick, they get it by him. It goes back deep. Pankos looks over his shoulder, and that's icing. So with 2:18 left to go, they'll bring it down into the Helena end. Into the Billings end, and they'll get a face-off here. And we'll look to capitalize on this. As we saw, 2 goals can evaporate in seconds. The Billings Bulls capable of scoring and scoring quick. So now back across. Bushnell fighting along the back of the boards. Now Libert comes up, but Billings has got it and gets by him. Lilevet comes in. Bushnell tries to keep it in. He does a good job of it once and twice, but now Billings has got the move and got a player wide open. Stevens in front. Keeps him wide. Shot knocked away. Hard shot comes back all the way around to the other side. Libert's got it. He's got one in front of him, one behind him. He comes across, and he is smothered by both of those Billings players. Peterson knocks it up. Knuckleball in as everyone skates off. Change of players now. William Carroll, they get one cherry picking, but not before Peterson comes in, knocks him off his stick and off the ice, knocks it out of the zone. The stick kind of leaves it in there to protect it. That leaves the Billings players a bit off. And now back behind the net. Stevens goes Carroll. Carroll can't get it. Goes William Carroll. William Carroll on the charge again. He's by one. He gets hit by behind by number 10, 42. He comes back, skates by it. Now Walkie Child with his hand knocked down by Rygaard. Rygaard's got it, comes the other way. Whistle is stopped, high stick. They're calling high sticks, but they're not calling elbows to the back of the head. Interesting decision here by the referees tonight as they bring that back out of the zone with 1:08 left to play. William Carroll down for the face-off. Here he goes out to Andrew Carroll, gets a stick on it. Now William Carroll on a charge again. He's got one in front of him. He gets by that one. He's still got one in front. He shoots, goes off the stick of the Billings player. Follow up by Pankos. Pankos skates it in, comes back around. He's looking for some room. He goes across. There's no one quite there. Rygaard's got a chase. He gets the puck. Now he's knocked to the ice. He's going to fight along the boards as Rygaard does. Carroll's pinned in there with him. Rygaard, no one moving the stick, 98. And Carroll in a battle. Carroll still fighting with his stick. That one comes free, but it comes free in front of the net, and Billings has got possession as they come back around the other side. William Carroll comes in, the much larger 52, and just works him until he falls. Nice job there along the boards, breaking that up and slowing it down. That one comes back across center ice, no one there. Andrew Carroll skating by. Rygaard comes in to put pressure on. It'll come back across to William Carroll. William Carroll comes in, moves it off 15. Peterson's there. Rygaard comes, they knock it out. Andrew Carroll back, whiffs, and now he's going to have to play D as he stick checks it away once and twice, saves his own miss there, expires time, and they'll skate off the ice after 2 periods with a 4-2 lead and a very long 16 minutes to come after our break. Thanks for watching. We'll be back for what could be is the deciding game to decide who goes to the championship. Certainly, likely, who will be the state champion. So, big first 2 periods of hockey. We'll see you back in 15 minutes. I need some water. Welcome back. Final period of the semifinal game here, Montana State Bantam Championship semifinals, Billings versus Helena. Looking to see who's going to face Missoula tomorrow at noon here with spring forward. We'll lose an hour of sleep. Another great reason for these kids to win and hold off having to play until noon tomorrow instead of playing in the constellation at 10. So here we go, Helena up 4-2. All 5 skaters on the ice for both teams. William Carroll out, Andrew Carroll to the right, Rygaard to his left, and there you go. Carroll is off. Knocks it back into the Billings end. Rygaard not able to stop it. Walking Child chips it back forward. Rygaard comes around now. William Carroll comes trying to get a stick on it. They get by Walking Child. Now Andrew Carroll comes in. He's stretching. And no clock. You don't want to play hockey with no time left on the clock. They've got 16 minutes, and they got to keep it to 16 minutes. So this will be interesting. Referee will have to go figure out how much time he wants to bleed off that. Not much happened. Went back and forth, but you don't want to have... So they're going to leave 16, and they'll start it over, basically. So back to the face-off circle. William Carroll goes, knocks it forward. Now Andrew Carroll comes across, but Billings on the charge. Peterson sucked back. He turns, he falls, he comes back up. They try to stuff it home. Peterson's there to get the rebound, and he whiffs. Peterson back again. Now he's looking for something. He goes back over to Walking Child. Walking Child up and along. Off Rygaard's stick, and then back off Walking Child skates. Peterson's got it. He's looking for Carroll. It goes wide. It comes back all the way to him. Walking Child's going to stop, wait for it to come all the way around. Now Rygaard tries to put a skid on it, gets by Walking Child. Peterson back behind the net. He's looking for something. He goes Carroll. Carroll goes, but it's turned over right in the center. Now Andrew Carroll's got it. This time goes Carroll. He can't fully get it. Now Andrew Carroll's coming off the ice. And Walking Child's got it there, but it's bouncing back and forth. Can Peterson get at it? William Carroll. Now Peterson. Stick handles. And that one is whipped for icing. They'll stop it. They'll bring it back and get a face-off with a clear start. Rough start there. First minute and 1 second of that period gone. Not good for Helena. Sit and Dak in their own end the whole time. So they got to at least get some neutral zone play going. They got to get it out of here. Lillevet's going to try to do that. Bushnell now back behind him. Billings has got it back out to D. Gets up over a couple players. Stevens now along the boards. He's stops it. He's got Bushnell there. Bushnell and Lillevet come in. Now it's Stevens still at his foot. He's taken down. Bushnell comes back across. Shot off the leg of Sublet left. Libbert comes across past one. He collects up. He's over center ice. He's got one in front of him. He stops, turns. He's looking for something. He goes all the way over to Stevens. Stevens has trouble holding it. He goes back to Bushnell. Bushnell. Pelican does the little bit of a one-stepped move there as it comes back. Stevens trying to get something going. That one comes in. It's jammed up against Sublet stick. Lillevet goes Bushnell. It slips out of the zone. It probably isn't enough to go all the way. As they're fighting their own zone back on the Billings end. Oh, flamingo was the word I was looking for. I got the chance and I didn't get it. Backhand from Lillevet looking for Libbert. Not able to do it. Peterson keeps it in. Goes Lillevet again. Lillevet loses it along the boards. Comes back to work. Peterson back across. Gets caught on someone's skates as it comes back out of the zone. Battling around in the neutral zone. Lillevet at center ice now. He turns around. It gets by Carroll. He's looking for Libbert, but it's picked off by Billings there. Stretched by Pankos. Back out of the zone. They all got to come back out now. Baumgart comes back. Libbert's got it. He goes back behind him. Now it's at Baumgart's feet. Baumgart gets by her in front. The one-timer stopped by Pancoast. Interference. Pancoast. Unnecessary there. He got the stick away. 25 was kind of sucked back to the goal, and he just hung on him way too long. And so now Billings is on the power play. Not what we wanted. Pankos needed to release him and get out. He had knocked the puck away. There was no reason to continue on except for frustration at that point. And so now Helena's got to come back out and go to work shorthanded. So they send out Carroll and Rygaard to do that. William Carroll, it's stuck up around a number of. Walking Child knocks it forward. Rygaard gets by one, and he's knocked. Oh, interference and not called again. Good Lord, are these refs going to call anything? That one's whipped back up, and Walking Child's got it at center ice. He can't let it get by him. He's got one on. He gets a stick on it just enough to break up the charge by Billings. They're shorthanded. Peterson goes over. He tries to get by one skater, and he is tripped, and they will pick up at least even here. So Peterson taking one for the team. He's got to be taken off the ice because he rung his bell as he went down. So he was tripped there. He doesn't want to, but he's trying to stay on. But Coach Brandon knows it looked like he definitely rang his bell on the way down. And so now Helena is going to be, well, they leave him on. Nope. Yep, Peterson, they leave him on. Okay, so I didn't quite see it, so I think he's okay. So that's good. Looks like he must have just hit his knees and arms then. So safety consciousness there. Lillivette to Walking Child. Walking Child back across now. Billings with possession, looking to try to get something. They get it by Libert. Peterson comes up, saves it with his skates. He's hit from behind. Lillivette tries to stick handle up the boards. He gets stopped. Now Billings goes up high over. Walking Child and Libert to the other side. Helena will have a 30-second power play roughly here at the end of this. Walking Child's got some room. He gets it up out of the zone. He's making some stuff happen there as he's slowing down some things. Peterson now along the back of the boards. And they try to jam it in. And now Walking Child's going to draw a penalty. Not good, Helena. This is not going to get you to the championships. Not going to get you to the championships. So now Helena will be short-handed. So it's 4-on-4. $56, $125. I guess they're going to go on sportsmanlike on Walking Child. Andrew Carroll is out. William Carroll skating. That comes back around. Back across, no one there. Fortunately for Billings, now Libert's got it. He's got some move. He goes, Carroll goes underneath Carroll's stick. He'll still go get it. He's by one. He shoots low, goes off the blocker, back out. Libert comes back around the other side. Now Carroll's going to come all the way around. He's there just in time. Chops at it again. Andrew Carroll knocks it with his stick, but Billings is on the charge. Andrew Carroll working the angle. He's got the stick. He comes back around. They try to find that, and nice save by Sublett. He covers it up. Pushed by Billings there, but 16 seconds left. I'm not sure what happened skater-wise at the end of the 16 seconds left on the Bighorns penalty. Carroll goes down, goes wide, chips it back high. That goes out of the zone. That's going to get Billings to chase Libert. Can't quite get a hold of it as it comes across his stick. He tries again, and it's another one. Tripping on Libert. This is deadly. This is absolutely deadly. This is not going to end well. Now Helena 3-on-4. Not good. Not good at all. Carroll out and across. He's got one in front of him, but it gets knocked off his stick. And now as they come back, it's Peterson and Andrew Carroll. William Carroll coming in, racing hard. He hazes 68. He moves him off the puck. Now it's back behind the net. Pancoast in. Pancoast ties it up. Billings has got it. Now it's up to Peterson to try to stop him. 4 on the deck. That one bounces around. Oh! Deadly, absolutely deadly, these penalties. And they give up a goal there as that one bounced around for a second. Billings got in, found it, and knocked it home. Cuts the lead to 4-3. Absolutely deadly. Couldn't get that puck cleared in time. Billings was there, 4-on-4 hockey. Penalties galore on Helena, not good. This is not going to be able to hold this lead for very long if they're playing short a skater the whole time. So here we go. Carroll knocks it forward. He's got one in front of him. He gets by one, can't get by the other. Andrew Carroll comes in to try to stop it. Peterson knocks it up and over. Helena now is going to be shorthanded for 1:19, minute 16. Billings dumps it in. It comes back across. Peterson can't control it. Comes back below him. Now Andrew Carroll coming the other way. He has it taken off his stick by the Billings player. He comes in now. William Carroll's got it. He's moving, but he's got the entire Billings team as he's pushed off the puck, clear across. They're not calling anything. Peterson, nice job moving him off the stick. Now Andrew Carroll comes in and knock it away. That comes out of the zone. Andrew Carroll's got it. He knocks it over center ice and stops as they're changing skaters. 39 seconds left in the power play. Soft shot, sublet, stops. And another trip. That one on Peterson. Walking Child's released. There are two in the box now for Helena. Walking Child's penalty's over. He was not as short a skater. Now Helena is down 5 skaters to 3. This is the most uneven reffing I have seen in this league all year long. 5-on-3, 9:53 to go, just a slew of penalties. Helena's got to understand this is what they're calling. They're calling them on everything. They got to play cleanly. They cannot continue. They're not going to be able to work out the rest of this 9:53 short skaters. They're very likely to find themselves tied by the time these penalties tick off the box here, off the scoreboard. So they're playing the next 2 minutes shorthanded, next 36 seconds down 2 skaters. Timeout by Helena. They're going to try to regroup and find some way to keep some defense going here. And that's the end of the timeout. Five on 3 for Billings. Deadly. 36 seconds. Here we go. Lillivette, Bushnell, Pancoast out for the Bighorns. That one goes wide. They go back to the D. Lillivette's got it, and that gets it out of the zone. Lillivette comes back to chase. They create everyone coming back out. Pancoast circling back around. He's got some room, so he's going to ice it. Takes a few seconds off. Take every second you can get here. 21 seconds left in the power play. Throw on the 5-on-3. We'll do that again. We'll keep doing that 5 times here to try to bleed off this 5-on-3. Keep Billings from getting any puck movement going. Lillivette down. It's back. They're going to get a shot off. Goes up and high. So they chase back to the other side. Lillivette out to the point. He has a stick on it. Now Billings has got it. They go across the center, and that's a goal. 4-4, 5-on-3. Tied up. They cannot do this shorthanded. They have got to stop drawing these penalties. They are now back to tied with 9:26 to go. They've dropped yet another 2-goal lead to this Billings team. They're up 2-0, then 2-2, went up to 4-2. Now they've dropped to 4-4 on a series of miscued penalties that have kept them backpedaling back here the whole game, the whole third period here. So now still shorthanded for another minute and 33. Lillivette working it forward. Bushnell now chasing back. Pankos goes back looking for something. Lillivette gets by one skater. He's going to chase it deep into the zone. They're still shorthanded. He goes back to Bushnell. Dangerous pass there as Bushnell gets tied up, but Bushnell finally gets loose, but he's deep. He's got it. He's across as he's tied up now. Slow pass there by Libbert as that one gets covered up. Referees separating these players. And they're sending another one to the box. That's it. The referees have decided they have got this game. That's a slash here on Bushnell. Referees have decided who's winning, and they're just going to keep hammering Helena with penalties till this is over. Helena's now 5-on-3 for another minute. Absolutely ridiculous. They threw one of our guys in the box for 2 minutes for cheering a penalty against their team. They do not do the same against Billings, clearly. So now 5-on-3 for a minute and 8. Lillivette chips it forward. They got to be careful. He keeps some pressure up, but they've got to be careful. Libbert there off his skates. Now it's going to come back to Pankos. Libbert, Pankos chips it forward. That'll be icing. Nope, they call it off. Libert's chasing. Lillivette holds it and knocks it up out of the play over the Billings bench. .45 seconds left in 5-on-3, and then we still are going to have just under a minute of 5-on-4. 8:38 to go. Lillivette back. Here they come on the charge again, back and across, off the tip of the skate, but not enough. They've got something. He's going to come back around the other way. Who's open? He's still skating. That one is... They're going to shoot. Goes wide right. Libbert out to try to stop it. They go man-to-man. Libbert's got the puck. He goes underneath. Now Lillivette's got it. He tips it forward. Lillivette's got to chase it down. He can't go too fast. He skates down in the back. Delivers the hit, ties up 68, but he gets tied up himself, and now he's back. 9 seconds left to 5-on-3. Libbert coming to try to break this up along the side. They pass it back. Shot stopped by Sublette with 1 second left and 5-on-3. Great save there by Pierce. Wackenchild back on the ice, Carroll and Rygaard. 5-on-3 for 1 second, then it's back to 4-on-4. That's it. They skate out Peterson. Shot, off the leg of Wackenchild. Fortunately did not go in. 5-on-4 for 46 seconds. Billings off. Sticks. That one goes by. There goes Rygaard chasing. This one's back into the Billings end. He whips across. They got to remember they're still 4-on-4. William Carroll hazing. Here comes Peterson. 32 seconds left on the power play. Peterson not able to get it by the Billings player, but he hangs in there with it, keeps it in. Here comes Billings. He's on him. William Carroll, he gets by William Carroll. He's going to get a shot. Nice save by Sublette there for 68. 20 seconds left in the power play. Jeez, we got to get out of this. 7:20 to go. 20 seconds. We'll have 7 minutes to play. We're going to have to play the rest of this at full strength. Carroll down, Wackenchild. Peterson goes back deep into the corner, gives Peterson a second. Now Carroll tries to get it by. He can't quite get it by the big player there. It's out to D. They shoot. Those goes across. No tip. Wackenchild sucked out to the corner. He goes for it. Now 68, Carroll battling down deep. Carroll's got a stick on it. Wackenchild knocks it over. Now Rygaard there to battle along the boards. Rygaard now walking child tips it up out, and that's going to be a face-off, but not before they kill off a 5-on-3 and then a 5-on-4. So it's back to full strength for Helena. 6:57 to go in the game, 4-4. Helena has got to stay out of the penalty box for the next 7 minutes. And they've got to find some offense quick without giving up a slick goal by Billings. So Libbert goes, he's on the move, that comes out, that should be offsides. Pancoast skates, he's got it off. Lillivette backhand into the Billings zone. Libbert's chasing, Bushnell goes around the other side, gets under his stick. Pancoast goes in hard. Now Bushnell's got it behind the net. He goes back to Lillivette. Lillivette tries to go back to him. Libbert's got it. He goes out to Peterson. Dangerous shot there. It's back down to Lillivette, deep. Comes back around the net. Bushnell going, he's got it on the boards. He decides to go back around the other way. Lillivette will pick it up. He comes across. He goes for Pancoast. Pancoast steps up. Low. Almost an opportunity for Libbert as it came across. This will come over. Billings is going to whip it out. Stopped by Pancoast, back behind the net. Lillivette's alone there. He goes in front looking for Libbert, one-timer. Then Bushnell. They're all tangled up. They fall. Billings tries to ice it. It goes off the linesman who can't get out of the way. Peterson drops it back out. They all got to go back out. Libbert putting some pressure on. Comes back all the way the other way around. Peterson holds it. And they stop for something. And we'll get a line change. Carol Rygaard out now. Great play there by Libbert. Bushnell. Carroll pushes it forward. Rygaard holding on, but it comes back out now. Everyone has to go. Pancoast gets it back in. Carroll's coming up along the other Carroll along the other side. Carroll's got it off his stick. William Carroll coming back across. Pancoast has got it. He whiffs. He gets another set on it, so he puts it back in. He won't make that mistake twice, but Rygaard goes the other way. William Carroll's got to get there. Pancoast holds it at the line, but Billings has got it. Not before Carroll comes across, delivers the big hit. Pancoast. Now William Carroll, and the second, Walking Child twice with the stick save for Walking Child. He's pushing hard now. William Carroll, Walking Child is out. He's over center ice. He goes left. He's looking for Rygaard, and it's covered up and saved by the Billings goalie. That was all Walking Child from the moment that was about to get shot on net all the way down to the other end as he put pressure and changed the direction of this with 4:57 to go. Lillivette's down. It goes out to Bushnell. Bushnell comes back around the other way. Stevens has pushed off the puck. Lillivette comes in to help him, but now Billings has got it across the center. Libbert gets a puck on it. Peterson's got it. He's trying to get it to Libbert. Libbert's covered up though, and now Billings has got it. Bushnell comes in. He's whacking away. Lillivette stops it at the center. Bushnell trying to carry it out here. He's tied up now. Billings has got it now. Lillivette's going to deliver the hit there. He comes. He's looking back. He decides to go the other way. Stevens there. They've got looking for people in front. They're going to find him. Stevens harassing him, so he comes around the other way. That's going to get it back to Peterson. Peterson knocks it now. Lillivette whips. That goes in front, but Libbert's there to stop it. Stevens pass to Libbert. Libbert stretches out. He's got a little bit of room. He passes to Bush. No! Slides it in! Bushnell on his number 2! It happened in slow motion! What a Oh, they're going to say it's offsides. They're going to call it off. You've got to be kidding. There's no... Oh, that is unfortunate. And then they give a penalty to Bushnell. We're going to go shorthanded. You've got to be kidding me. Nope, that goes to 2. They're going to send both for whatever happened after that. That was, so unfortunate. What looked like it should have been a goal, a very late call there by the refs. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. go back someday and look at the tape and see if an arm was up, that it was offsides. The referee believes it is. I thought that was it. I thought that was going to get us some room to breathe here with 4:01 to go. But Bushnell and Billings tangled up after, so they send them both. There's a lot of talk still between the refs. We'll see what happens. 4 minutes to go. Really unfortunate there. I guess we'll be able to watch the tape and see if it was clearly offsides. I honestly can't say I know. I just saw the breakaway. Just wish it wasn't at this point. That's all. That's all I could have done. No ability really to make the judgment there. Referees kind of cleaning this up and discussing it with the coaches, discussing what they've done here, putting one each in the box. My hope is it's still 5-on-5 hockey. 4-and-4 is a little too wide open. I don't love that. I'm hoping they're offsetting. We'll just keep them each in the box, but we shall see. Looks like they're going to send 5 skaters out for both. 4:01 to go. I'm going to take the face-off over here on the other side. I really am going to be interested to see if that was actually offsides. Carroll down for the face-off, goes to Andrew Carroll trying to get it over the line. He finally does. He pushes in. He stick handles over once. He loses it. He's still trying to battle hard to keep it in, but this one comes out. Peterson knocks it up and over deep into the zone. William Carroll chasing, 3:46 to go. Rygaard knocks it away. Carroll almost there. Puck bouncing around off the boards. Andrew Carroll there. He taps it forward, but Billings has got it now. Billings on the move. Pankos Peterson. Here comes the big captain for Billings as Peterson moves him off the puck. Coming back around the other way. 52 shot comes across. Now Rygaard's got a chance to clear it. He gets by one. He back passes, doesn't. Gets intercepted there as it tries to come out. Shot high, wide right. Pankos comes in. We've got a penalty. And that's going to go on Billings, somewhat surprisingly. So as Pankos was coming in for the puck, number 10 from Billings interfered with him. And that means Helena, with 3:14 to go in the game, all tied up, is going to go on the power play. So they'll be on power play here for 2 of the remaining 3:14. We'll see if they can make something happen. They send out Lillivette, Carroll and Libert. Now Carroll by one, looking to get by another. He stops. His stick's taken away there. He battles back. That one's sent across. Walking Child comes in, delivers the hit. Now Peterson deep in his own zone, looks up. He goes Libert. Libert's got to get by one. He crosses back behind Carroll and Lillivette. He's got by one and another. Now Peterson winds up shot. That's bounced off someone, Lillivette. He can't hold it. He gives it up to Billings. Walking Child and Carroll work it off as there's not much for him to do, and he dumps it in. Peterson now. He chips it forward, looks for Lillivette. He's behind him. He goes Carroll, but that's laid off Carroll's stick. Libert comes in, winds up, shot goes off the blocker, the Billings goalie. Billings gets to the puck first, gets underneath Walking Child. Peterson's back there to get it. He's on a full charge, and Peterson knocks it up and out of the rink with 2:19 to go, 1:05 left on the penalty. Carroll down for the face-off. In his own zone, Libert taps forward. There's a shot, and into the glove of Sublette, who is rock solid at those. Thank God. Carroll now back down for another face-off. They're on the power play. They've got to get this out of here and get some pressure on Billings. 1:02 to go. Carroll to Carroll. Carroll comes out. He gets it out of the zone. can't get it, gets it by Rygaard. Now Pancoast looks, he goes to Carroll, it gets under his stick, it goes wide right, Rygaard's got to skate down fast. William Carroll putting pressure on, they go back the other way. Pancoast steps up, tries to hold on to the puck. William Carroll does. There's some pressure down in the zone as Rygaard now. William Carroll loses his stick. We got something on the ice, something's broken. Rygaard behind the net, coming back towards Andrew Carroll, decides to go center. That's broken up, it comes across, but in front of Pancoast. Pancoast, stick check, breaks that up as Peterson comes in. Pancoast now, he skates by. Peterson's got it though. He's got to come back around the other way, he does. Off the Billings player, he's got some speed, he's going to use it. He's going to go ahead and come all the way in. He'll look for Carroll as he does, and he's slashed and knocked into the boards, and this referee is garbage. Right in front of him. Garbage. Carroll comes across. Lillivette now with the stick. He's coming in. No time left on the power play. 1:06 in the game. He takes a shot. It's now full 5-on-5 for the last 60 seconds of this. Goes off the skate of Andrew Carroll. Comes across. Billings has got possession now. They look. They whip it down and ice it. They'll take the face off it down in their own end. Now Bushnell's out. So for the final 52.8 seconds, most important game of the season, Peterson, Pancoast, Libert, Lillivette, Bushnell. They got one on the ice. Someone better get off. Get back. Do not blow this, guys. It's dropped. Pancoast, stick handling it, gets under him. Oh, he saved himself there. Libert's looking for it. Pancoast is looking for it. They can't let them get by. Libert reaches in. Pancoast now. They come across the center. Billings on the move. They're going to have a shot. And it goes off the skate. Now Libert's got it. He's driving 32 seconds. He's got one in front of him. He's going to come across. It is all tied up in front. They got to get that puck. It comes back towards Helena. 21 seconds. Peterson, not sure what to do. Chips it forward. Pancoast has got it. Now Libert, he just needs to kill 12 seconds. He gets it taken off his stick. 8. Pancoast, Bushnell now. They just need to draw 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the game! Helena is going to the chipper. Maybe. No. Overtime. They play overtime. I was not aware of that. We've not been in one of these in a long time. Whoa. All right. I was hoping this was a situation where a tie would do it, and does not. So they'll make a decision now as to whether they're going to zam this or not. That is, this has got to go to sudden death. Someone's got to score. 4-4. They're going to have to keep all their skaters on the ice. No penalties. They're going to give them 5 minutes. Even shots on goal, 31-31. They'll get a 5-minute intermission here. Number of ugly missed calls and calls by this reffing crew here in that third period, making it tough on Helena, playing down for a good chunk of it, not able to score in the third period at all. I want to go back when we have the chance to look at that last called off goal by Helena and see if they really were offsides. It seemed awful late that they determined that, but we'll see. Could have been. So it'll be a fight to sudden death here. No room at all. It's a 5-minute overtime. I honestly did not read the rules closely enough to know what happens if it stays tied after 5. I don't know if we do penalty shots. I have no idea. Sublette skates back. He's going to be right under us. They didn't change ends, which is interesting. And they play 5-on-5 hockey in the overtime. They send out Lillivette, Bushnell, and Libbert, Pankos, Peterson. 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Knock forward. It's at Bushnell's feet. He kicks it in. Lillivette's chasing. Libbert back off. Libbert not able to get it. Pankos stops it at the line. He knocks forward, but it goes. He comes and follows out up. Now he comes back across. Oh, it slides underneath Bushnell. He's tangled up with Billings, and now they have room, and they're coming. Libbert deked out there. Shot. Nice save and knock away by Sublette, but Billings has still got it. Libbert knocks it off his stick. Here comes Bushnell and Libbert. The turnover at the blue line. He jumps it, dumps it in. A bit of a shot, and that rebound comes back across. Tough for Helena to handle it. Comes back behind the net as Bushnell goes to work there. Peterson goes deep. Maybe too deep. Pankos. Oh, off the net. Oh, come on, boys. You got more than that. Let's go. Lillivette in behind. Billings knocking on the door. Helena uncertain. Pankos stops it with his body. Billings still in control. Shot. Peterson's got it in front, and he dumps it off or ices it. And he'll take a second to stop. They're going to change skaters. 3:40 to go here in the overtime. We're going to send out Carol Rygard and Walking Child Peterson on the ice. Deep in the Helena zone. Carroll gets it taken off forward. Andrew Carroll comes in to move the puck. Walking Child to Andrew Carroll. Andrew Carroll trying to get something to go. Peterson off his stick. Walking Child goes the other way. Rygard's going to have to chase against the D. He doesn't quite get there in time. Now it's coming back the other way. Walking Child in front. Rygard's got it. He's going to skate it up over the end. He gets it by one, enough to get it to Carroll, who is taken down, and not an arm goes up. Are you surprised? Andrew Carroll holds it in for a second, long enough to get some confusion. There it goes again, but now it's back on the stick of Billings. Walking Child steps up. He knocks it up and over Rygard, trying to get it clear. Now William Carroll by one. He's got two in front of him by another. He's swallowed up. Andrew Carroll doing his best to hold it in, but Billings has got it back. Here comes Peterson. Peterson goes across to Libbert. Libbert comes back the other way. He looks up. He's got a bunch in front of him. He stick handles around. He spins at the blue line, dumps it back. Peterson backs him up. He shoots into the glove of player. Now it's down. Oh, no one there. No one there as it bounces around in front of the Billings goal. Now Billings is on the charge. Libbert is coming back hard. Walking Child. It stopped. Walking Child's got it. He goes looking for Libbert. Lillivette. Now Billings has got it. Bushnell's going to have to. He gets it by one. Now Peterson nicely knocks it off his stick. Libbert's got to chase it back over center ice. Deep into the other zone. Libbert looking for something. Can't get it. Slicks by. Now Walking Child coming back behind. 2:05 left in this period. Walking Child. Oh, looking for Libbert. Goes under a stick. Ices at 1:59 to go. They'll change skaters and start over in the Helena end. Sooner they can clear it out of this zone, the better. You cannot let them. Carroll over Rygard. Shot goes wide left. That's going to send Peterson into the corner. He gets there. He's battling. William Carroll looking for the stick. Andrew Carroll's got it. He's going to look for William Carroll. Oh, it is intercepted at the blue line. There's someone there. Sublette's got it. He covers it up. Pushing and shoving. The emotions are high here. Andrew Carroll's calling for a slash, as though they'd call anything like that at this point. Stabbing at the ref. at the goalie. .142 left. We get ready for a very important face-off. Carroll down. Carroll knocks over to Rygaard. Pankos up. Rygaard now battling. Can't quite get it clear. Billings has got it. Oh, and it's off. No goal. Walking child to Carroll. Carroll now trying to get something going. Can't. Pankos follows it up. That was off the post. Pankos stick handling. He gets taken down as he gets into the zone. Quickly, Billings is on the move again, though. Andrew Carroll knocks it away. And William Carroll doing everything he can to get something going. He can't quite get it there. And that one goes up and out of bounds at 108 off the ice at 108. Offsides. They'll take another shot at it down here. That was close. Lillivette Bushnell now down. Peterson, they kick it forward. It gets underneath Bushnell's Libbert skates. Goes back out again. 103 still. They hadn't even started the clock. Knocks forward. Lillivette and Bushnell now along the right side. He's got a stick on it to slow things down. Billings has got it. Bushnell's got it now along the side. Now they get it. Peterson's got to step up. Billings has got it back deep into the Helena end with 47 seconds left. Walking child looks for something. He whiffs. He goes now to Libbert. Libbert can't quite control it, get it out. Billings has got it as they skate across the front. They got to watch the open guy. Peterson takes it off his body. Bushnell clops it out of there. 32 seconds to go. Ices it. It was getting ugly, bouncing around. 30 seconds left in this overtime. And they switch skaters again. Carroll Pancoast. William Carroll driving, trying to drive it out of the zone. Can't quite get there. Rygaard's got it. Rygaard's got some movement on the puck to the side. He dumps it in just as he steps over the line. I guess it was not after he stepped over the line. So that's going to be icing 20 seconds all the way back in the Helena end again. I guess Rygaard needed one more step to get clear of that. "20 seconds. Carroll's got to get this face off. It goes back. Peterson's got it. Now to Andrew Carroll. Andrew Carroll comes back across. Now Peterson coming around. William Carroll's got a little bit of room. He dumps it off looking for Rygaard to help him out along the side, who is hammered in the head right in front of the referee. Slow getting up. Shot goes off the foot of Peterson, who almost knocks it in 1 second, and that's the end of the overtime period.
To a second overtime.
Another one?
Still sudden death, 5 minutes. After that, it's a 5-man shootout. That's fair back and forth. It's still tied. We go to a 3-man sudden death shootout, and it can't be any of the first 5.
Oh my gosh.
Sadly, we...
All right, this is just going to keep going, folks. Apologize for those on the East Coast. It's now a 3-minute sudden death overtime. The one and only way, really, and then it will go to a shootout. This is ugly. I don't know what we would want more. Well, what we want more is the win. I don't know what the odds are when we get to a shootout. We've not had one. We don't play for those. We play to ties all year, so there's no... no idea what we could expect from a Helena team or a Billings team in a 5-man shootout. 3-minute overtime, sudden death. It'll take a couple seconds here at the bench to figure this out. Helena's got to get something going. That was not pretty there at the end. They were taking a number of face-offs in their own end. A bit on their heels. They have got to put some pressure. We'll switch ends this time, so we're going to see Billings now underneath us. And hopefully, we'll see a lot more play here, close to us, than we did before when we were watching Fort Pierce Sublet work hard. So let's hope this stays clear. This is where they need a goal. This team's got to come together. They've all got to watch each other's backs. They can't let anyone get behind them, get camped out inside of them. And they've got to find a way to create some pressure. If they can get some pressure, they'll get something through here. Lillivette, Bushnell, Libert out. It gets by. It's back. Pancoast to Libert. Libert's got one in front of him, but it's knocked away from him as he tries to stick handle in. And it gets by Pancoast. Peterson is there, though. He goes back across the other side to Pancoast. Pancoast now is going to look, decide what he does. He lifts it up and high. That goes to Billings. Comes back. Now Pancoast back and forth with Billings as they try to get something opened up now. Back across the other way. Libert off his stick. He's got to get turned around. Peterson working that side of the ice. They got to find something. They find Lillivette. Lillivette's off his stick. He's trying to fight to keep it in. He's lost his stick as he got jammed up there. He's got it now. Libert and Bushnell fighting on the boards for possession of this puck. It comes out. Bushnell now fighting at the blue line for it. He's alone, though. That one gets out, and it gets chipped over by Billings. That one's going to get across to Peterson, who now is looking for something. 3:48, I guess it's another 5-minute overtime. He tries to get it out. Now Bushnell is down. It comes across. Lillivette dumps it in. That's icing. That's going to bring it all the way back to the other end. All right, well, now they start back in their own end. We'll see if they can get something going. 3:36 to go in this overtime. Going to be Libert, Carroll. That one goes out. Billings shot. Deflected off somebody deep in there. Pancoast back. He whips around the other side looking for Andrew Carroll. Andrew Carroll gets a stick on it, takes a huge hit. He is slow getting up. He's holding on to an arm. This is not good. Andrew Carroll still down. These goddamn refs don't stop it. Waiting for Billings to score a goal, I guess, before they stop play for the player down on the ice. Andrew Carroll's arm injured there as he comes off. His brother giving him a hand, helping him off. He skates out, sits to the bench. They'll take a look at him. Some confusion on the number of players and who's out there. They decided to take the face off. They're taking it down on the Helena end. They send Sakaguchi in for Carroll. Libert takes the face off. It's back. They clap it back behind. Sakaguchi gets tripped as he goes in. Shot into the glove of another awesome save by Sublet. They've got to get this puck moved out of the zone. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in this overtime. Comes out of the Helena end. No one quite there to get it as Billings comes back. They look. They find someone along their zone. He gets caught up with the... William Carroll moves that off, but Billings has got it again. That one's chipped back by Bushnell. Bushnell chasing. That one comes back across. That gets below back both of them. Walking Child knocks it up into over high stick. So as soon as that's touched, that comes across. They're okay. They call that off. Walking Child chasing. They got to get a stick on that. They do just in time. Billings still in possession. They got to stop this. Clear it out. And they ice it to stop that at 2:18. It got really ugly really fast out in there. They cannot let Billings get in front of their net like that. They got to find a way to get this clear and get some pressure down on this end really fast. We got 2 minutes, 14 seconds. Walkie Child out. Sakaguchi out. Lilovet. Puck is about to get dropped. There it goes. It goes out the other side. It's bouncing around. Walking Child along the boards. Sakaguchi now on the boards. He's tying them up. They get clear. Now Lilovet gets a stick on it. They try to get it clear and out. Sakaguchi's not able to get a stick on it. Billings still in possession across the middle. Now Libert to Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi gets it clear, but he gets tangled up with Billings. They are not calling anything. Now that's off Walkie Child. He's in a foot race. He comes back the other way. He'll go Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi slips under him. They've all got to come out. That's it caused them to come offside, so they get a second. See if they can get set up and put some pressure on. Peterson skating. He picks up 2 Billings skaters. He's along the boards. He's by 1. Oh, that's Pankos. Tipped across and covered up by the Billings goalie. And for the first time in this 5-minute period, we're finally seeing something. On this end, they'll get a face-off. In the Billings end with 1:24 to go, sudden death overtime. We've been down in the Helena end for most of the last 5+ minutes. We really need it. Oh, it's shot by Bushnell, goes wide right. He comes in to chase his own rebound. And that one comes out and across. 25 is chasing. That should be icing, and it is. That brings it down for another face-off. 1:14 to go in the sudden death overtime. Another face-off from the Helena end. They got to keep pressure up better this time. There's a nice shot there by Bushnell. It was just wide. And now we've got to find a way to get a controlled shot, some kind of puck movement or a rebound situation. Carroll goes down for the face-off. They've got too many men on the ice. Send one off. Carroll gets it, skates it back. He's back in the corner. They whip it up. They get it out of the zone. Pankos will have to chase that back. 105. Billings, knocks it. Billings getting a chance. Oh, and there's Libert. Libert's got it. He passes back, trying to get to Carroll. Carroll to Bushnell. Bushnell by 1, can't get it by 2, and it's back out of the zone. Billings has got it now. 49 seconds left. Pankos comes back deep, and that's icing. And we get a face-off back in the Helena end. 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds that I hope will be full pressure here by Helena. They need it. They gotta get this goalie sweating here. 45 seconds is plenty of time, but they gotta hold it. They gotta move the puck. They gotta bang it away. Carroll gets it out across. Shot into the glove and score! Bushnell Carroll! The Helena Bighorns are going to the chipper tomorrow morning! 41 seconds left! Bushnell Carroll tips across. Bushnell sends it home. The Missoula team that they'll face tomorrow to my left. Watching to see who they would play this whole game. They now know their fate. What a way to put it away. Working uphill against garbage refereeing the entire game isn't enough to stop the momentum of this Helena team. And off they go. To the chipper tomorrow, noon Mountain Time. Remember to spring forward. Winning goal, Carson Bushnell, 2 on the game. William Carroll, the assist off the face-off. Fantastic goaltending by Pierce Sublett. Amazing game by the whole team. Fought off a number of 5-on-3s. Big hugs by all the coaches down on the bench. The Helena Bighorns are going into the chipper against Missoula. Now, anything can happen. There's a reason Missoula's in the championship, but Helena did beat them 11-2 last night. They're a team, they'll come to play, but in a lot of ways, this Billings game, this Billings team was the one we expected. Helena did it uphill against these referees the whole way. These referees called a penalty on our fans for cheering the penalty, or that the kid was sent to the box for knocking one of our kids from the back into the glass. And they because we cheered too loudly that the kid got a penalty, they gave us a 2-minute. That's the type of just rough play that occurred, but they withstood it. They withstood 2 overtimes, and that's it. They go to the chipper. Helena Bantam Bighorns showing a lot of heart without their captain, Warren Reeser. They got it done. Pacer Libbert skates off. Great job. We'll see you tomorrow at noon for the Montana State Bantam Championship game. Your Helena Bighorns against the Missoula. Thanks so much. Have a great night.